have heard of in northern West Bengal called Ramakeli. And in Ramakeli, about 300 years ago, there was a young Brahmin boy living there, and he was very handsome, and he was a very good singer. And one day, one young girl heard him singing, and she fell madly in love with him. And she went to her father, and she said, I have to marry this boy. The father said, you can't marry him. He's a Hindu, and we're Muslims. She said, Father, if I can't marry this boy, I'm going to kill myself. So her father was a general in the Muslim army, and he went to that young man, and he said, I have a marriage proposal for you. And the boy said, I can't marry your daughter. You're a Muslim, I'm a Hindu. And so then the father took out his sword and put it to the throat of the boy. He said, you don't understand. We have a marriage proposal for you. And the boy said, oh, it's a very good idea, yes. So they were married, but he felt very, very bad because at that time, especially in Hindu culture, that means your caste, your status is lost. So he decided he would come to the Supreme Court of India to ask for some help. The Supreme Court is known as the Mukti Mandap, and it's inside of the Jagannath Mandir. And so he came there, he went inside the temple and he told the Pandits, I have some problem. I need to know what prayashchitta I can do. And they said, yes, you tell us, what have you done? We'll tell us your prayashchitta. He said, well, I married a Muslim girl. And as soon as he said that, they started shouting him, chalo, out, go. He said, no, please be merciful. What kind of prayashchitta can I do? Out! And he fell down on the ground. Started offering him, please be kind to me. And they started kicking him. And then he became very angry. And he said, look, I'm going to come back. And I'm going to break all your temples. And I'm going to break all your deities. And he went back to his father and he said, father-in-law, he said, Dad, can I have some of your army? And so he marched in on Orissa, and he became known as Kalapahad. In Oriya language, that means the Black Mountain. And he came to this temple, and you can see what he did on the outside of the temple. He went to the Konark temple. He went to many, many temples around this area. And they broke not only the outside of the temple, but they also, very sadly, broke the deities. So we told you this very wonderful story about the deities of Ananta and Vasudeva. And now I'm sorry to tell you something else. These are not the original deities inside the temple. We consider them to be non-different. These are called Pratibhu. Just like in Vrindavan, you can have darshan of Radha Damodar, Radha Gopinath, Radha Govindaji. None of those are the original deity. The only original deity in Vrindavan today is Radha Raman. All those other deities have gone to Jaipur and different places, mostly in Rajasthan. So they made some other deities here a few hundred years ago, and these deities are considered to be non-different. Now I'd like to take you to another place, a couple of places. I'd like to try to go as quickly as we can because we have some very amazing stories and things we'd like to share with you.